Fire in the hole.
I've got Southern comfort running through my veins. My mama was the wind, and my daddy was a train. I'm the second coming of the midnight rider. I'm a modern day old soul singer, son of a gun and guitar singer. Welcome back. It's week 8, and we're running through the middle of the rut still. Got a lot of good hunting ahead this coming Thanksgiving week, and I'm sure a lot of you will get out there and hunt this week. But got some success this week, got some failures this week, so we're going to talk a little bit about that. Dad's up first with the weather, and I'm actually headed hunting right now. I've let a lot of deer go this week, and I'm talking about most people would have shot 3 or 4 of the deer I've seen, but I'm holding out for the big one. They're young deer. They got good rags, but they're young deer, and I am looking to harvest just a monster this evening or even next week, so maybe I'll be the success one day, and we'll go from there. But anyway, here's Pops with the weather, and then we got our success story and failure story after that.
We're back with the weather again, and dressed in my camouflage, getting ready to go hunting with Audrey this evening, and we're going to see what happens, try to get her a deer. But anyway, we're going to do a little review of last week, and done pretty good with the temperatures. But again, the thinking about the storms we had, I knew we'd have some rain, didn't know we'd have such bad storms in the southern part of Davidson County and into South Carolina. But the same thing we could be looking at this next week. We're going to warm up again first of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and another front's going to come through Wednesday. Could have some severe storms again with that. But after that, folks, we're going to be looking at a cooler pattern, probably starting 1st of December. Now, Josh is going to be showing you some maps of some analog years or composite temperatures of some analog years back in the, mostly back in the 50s, and he's going to put that up. And also the average temperatures for December, we're still pretty confident that we're going to be below normal. And I think the pattern is getting ready to turn 1st of December. And for all y'all snow lovers out there, likes to deer hunt and watch it snow, could be some snow around here the 1st of December. And that's a very good possibility. Also, Josh is going to be showing you some pictures of some Glacier National Park and Yellowstone and some stuff I pulled up on Montana webcams and Wyoming webcams earlier in the week. And just take a look at that, and again, I hope everybody has a good week. The deer rutting, kill you a big buck, just like I hope Audrey does this evening. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Well, we have more success this week. Kel sent me this picture of a big buck he killed up in Virginia. It was running through the middle of a field mid-morning. And it wasn't chasing a doe, but it was just running, and he said he don't know if something had scared it or if it was just running around looking for a doe. But this time of year, that's why you got to hunt. You can never pay attention enough, because a big buck's liable to walk by you from a whole different place you never ever see a buck come from. So congratulations to Kel. This is his buck. He passed up 4 or 5 4-pointers, a couple 6-pointers, and some even smaller bucks, and that's what led to the opportunity of killing a nice 8-pointer. He even said that it wasn't as big as he thought it was, but he would have shot it regardless, because he's kind of in a high pressure area, but close to a national forest. But again, congratulations to him, and good luck this week. And here's Kel's buck again. Well, Dad did it. This week's failure story is my pops. And it's really not a bad failure story. It is what it is. He went hunting at our place in Virginia, and had a good buck walk out behind him, or in front of him. It was out kind of behind our old house. And before he realized what he was looking at, the buck come and at 9:30 checked a scrape and was back up into the woods before Dad could even get his gun up on the deer. He did have a shot in a hurry, basically from half of his neck up, and he decided not to take it because we felt like we're going to get another chance at this deer. and still a lot of hunting left. But that's the failure story this week. It's my pops, and the only reason he's a failure is because he didn't kill the deer. Part of it, I wasn't there, so I can't tell you exactly what happened. Going with what he tells me, if I had to guess, his eyes, the old man's getting old, and his eyes are getting a little bad. He says they have been bad for a long, long time, but I really felt like he had to size the deer up, and it took him too long to size the deer up before he was ready to shoot. And then when he realized it was a really good deer, it was too late by that point. But anyway, Dad's the failure story this week. Sorry, Pops. You're going to be the success story of coming week, because you're going to go up there and kill that thing here this first of the week. So good luck with that. Up next, our stand selection, so check it out. And Roy is coming back, and I'll tell you about that here in a second, too. Well, that's about it for our show this week. Have a good Thanksgiving. And real quick, I want to talk about where to sit the Thanksgiving week here to hunt. And me personally is going to be sitting around lots of does and lots of food. If you find them two things, there's a very good chance you're going to find a buck coming to check does to make sure there's not any more coming in heat. They've been chasing the past 3 weeks. You might not have seen it. I've not seen a lot of it, but the temperatures have been so warm they've been doing a lot of it at night. But there's still an opportunity this next week to catch a buck chasing does in the broad daylight in a food sources where I think is going to be one of the better spots to hunt. So with that being said, go to food source, find your does, and hopefully you'll kill that big one. Also want to tell you a little bit about what's coming up next week. My cousin Roy is coming in town for Thanksgiving. And I'm going to do a little show with him, do another interview. He's wanting to get back on and tell the folks hi. He's got a lot of good reviews, a lot of fans out there. Been mailing him and emailing him up there in West Virginia. So he's coming back next week. And heck, I might even try to take the video camera and videotape him shooting one. We'll see how that goes. He's got to get a license first. I don't know if he's even willing to do that. He don't have a lot of money. But anyway, Roy's coming back next week. So make sure you tune in for the show. We're going to be going in and out of town for Thanksgiving, so the show will be on next Sunday instead of Friday like it's normally on. And so check Roy out, and we'll see you next week. Kill your big buck this week. Send your success stories to me.